Alright guys, we're going to set a couple fox sets today. I'm going to do a double dirt hole set. We're going to put 2 footholds in the middle so they can walk in, have 2 dirt holes on both sides. Got to dig your spot out for your trap. Make sure you dig enough for your chain and your anchor to go down in there. And then you want this to be the lowest point. That way when he steps in, you get a full paw catch. Got my pan tension set at 3 pounds.
What's that, the anchor?
Yep.
So you take your wire, your anchor, shove it in the ground, beat it with a hammer.
Important here, if this pulls out, you're screwed.
Yeah, that's what keeps that. Once the animal's trapped, that's what keeps it there. I think it's got to go that far in the ground.
Make sure it's in there, man. And then you grab it and set it like that.
So now you know it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I've had them pull out, so you need to make sure you get it good, because not screwed.
Make sure it's nice and flat and not wiggly.
This is the first time I've done these ones. Normally I use pan covers. This will work.
You're putting that underneath the pan.
Yeah.
And that's just to keep the dirt from getting in there.
Yeah, so it still has a cushion, you know what I mean, to push down on the trap. Grab this, set it like that, bury that sucker in there.
Gotta make sure it don't wiggle and nice and level, right?
Yep.
This is my first time doing it. This is why I'm kind of talking you guys through it. So I'm learning, you're learning. Might not be the right way, but it does work. It's our way. Everybody's got their own different ways. This is just the way we do it. And this is called what, a double set?
Yep, double dirt hole set.
Double dirt hole set.
Oh, it works. I've caught many animals. Many.
Yeah, and I'll keep you guys going and keep the videos going on our trap line this year. This is our first set, so just subscribe and you'll see if we catch anything. See if our ways work. But we got, what, four traps and a couple.
We got a whole bucket. We got like 30 traps at the house, but we're going to set 5.
And then how many raccoon traps?
We got 2 dog proofs that we're going to set. And then, yeah, good to go.
So right now you're just packing dirt around to make sure it don't move, right?
Yep. That's key. If they touch it and it moves, it's over. You might as well just pull the trap.
Yeah. It's got to be nice and sturdy and no wiggly.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing here?
I'm covering the trap up.
What's it called? What's the name for it?
This thing's a shifter.
Shifter. So you're shifting dirt through there to get the real nice fine dirt on there.
Yep.
Because you don't want clunks to get underneath your trap and then it won't go off.
Yeah. Screwed glued.
Just covering up with a little bit of dirt. So you cover the whole trap in this, right?
Yep. Fill it all in all the corners and then level it out. This way it's better than the pan covers because it packs the trap in more. Seems to work better.
So how much money do you think it would cost to buy a trap and everything I need to catch a fox? Pretty cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, 20 bucks you can catch one.
20 bucks? And then you could just keep reusing it.
Yeah, just keep reusing it, yeah.
So you get it all covered up. So this looks nice and smooth.
Make sure you always know where that pain cover is so you don't put your finger on there.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that. I always use a stick if I'm near it because I don't want to get my finger on there.
So what are you doing here?
Making the dirt hole set. You got them put a hole so you can put the bait in. Make it look like a mouse lives in there. Sometimes they use like augers with drills, like a little drill bit, but I just do it like this.
That pole might have worked better.
Yeah, that pole would work better. So yeah.
So this is just to put the bait in, right?
Yep.
This is what attracts the animal, the fox, the raccoon. Well, I don't know if you catch raccoons on this, but foxes.
Oh, you can, yeah. For
coyotes.
sure, I'll call raccoons on it. We'll put another one right there. That way you got two on both sides. So whichever one they pick, they got traps on both sides. They're good to go.
And the traps are right in the center of the two holes. So you got hole here, trap there,
And
trap
you want
there.
to put them in an angle. So when the fox comes up, he has to look from this way. Because if he can work it from the back side, you're not going to get him. So put the hole in an angle. So he has to be right here to look in. Get some backing. Put it back here. Because like I said, you don't want this fox to work from the back. You want him to work it from this. You want him to come through the center and work it like this. So you don't want him to do all that.
So you just kind of.
Cover all this up like this. Do this in a little more. Camouflage it as best you can. Like that. Alright, we're gonna bait these dirt hole sets with some Top Dog Predator bait, and that stuff stinks. Get a good glob on there. Don't be stingy with it.
Give it a smell, man. Smell like.
It stinks. A glob like this. Shove it down in the hole. Like that. Then you get you another little stick here. Put a glob down on the other one. Like that. Shove it down in that hole.
And that's what attracts the animal, right?
Yep, and then I got a lure. Get some of this right here. Do the same thing. Get you a stick.
What is that called?
This is called Vixen Elixir. Same trapping supply company. This is just a lure. You don't need much. Just put a little bit on there. Same thing. Down in the hole. Get another little stick. Matter of fact, I'm going to put fox pee on that other end. So I'll do a little bit of this. Throw it down in there. I like to touch the top so they smell a little better.
So the purpose of that is just what?
Tracks them.
Tracks them.
The bait, yeah. And then now what I do is I have some sheep's wool. Get a couple pieces of sheep wool and then you shove it down in there, and that just gives the eye attracted so they get something to dig up out of there. That's all that the purpose of that is. Just get down in there, shove it down in there like that. And then you take your urine. In this instance, we're going to use fox urine.
Same company.
Same company, yep.
What's the company called?
This is from Lennon's Lure, fox urine, red fox urine. But it's Oyster Trapper Supply.
And you can get all this stuff right online.
Yep, that's how I got all mine.
And that, just that little bottle will do, shoot, probably how many sets you think that little bottle could do?
This little bottle?
Yeah.
Like 50.
Yeah. So, it stinks.
Just put you a little bit up there, okay?
That's just fox pee, right?
Yep, it's just a little fox pee. Helps bring them in. And then, yeah. I don't know what to do with that because it stinks now.
So this set's pretty much done, right?
Yeah, I'm going to blend it in a little better, but yeah, it's pretty much done.
So you just kind of camo it in a little bit better, and that's ready to go. And
Ready to catch something.
hopefully,
What we do is we got cameras, so we set the cameras up, and then it sends it right to my phone. So as soon as something's in here, we're on it. It's not suffering. We've got it, and we'll be done with it.
yeah. So if something gets caught in this trap, we have this camera here. We're gonna put it on this tree. Like 2 minutes after an animal gets caught in these traps, we'll know. So we'll be over here within 15, 20 minutes. And we can either let it go, you know, take care of it, whatever it is that we're doing with that animal. Depends on what animal it is.
Hopefully it's a big old pretty fox.
Yeah. putting the camera on, so when we get an animal in those traps, we'll be able to know right away. What's that, about 20 feet away from it? Probably. So these cameras, when it takes a picture, it sends it straight to the phone. And these things are what? What are they, 100 bucks? 120 bucks? And it's worth it. So we got the camera there, the set here. So say I'm a fox, I come in, oh, that smells good. Snap, and I'm on camera. Right there. So we'll be able to know right away. That's number 3 set. Well, it's pretty close.
Number sketchy set.
Yeah, sketchy set. Messing with these traps is just straight up sketchy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm the camera guy.
Yeah. Let me hit it. Snap.
That's number 3, and we're gonna what, set 4 of these?
Yeah.
4 of these and 2 dog proofs.
Yep.
And we'll set the dog proofs here in a couple minutes once he finishes up on this one and the other one. But this is day 1 of trapping. Subscribe to see if we catch anything. I'm gonna name this series. I don't know yet. I'll probably just put day 1 of trapping, day 2 of trapping. So just keep up with that if you guys want to see what we catch. Snap. That would suck.
Sketchy, dude.
And that's number 4. So we got one there, which you cannot see, and then there's the 4th one. So we got 4 chances to catch something. Either a raccoon, well, we're really after foxes for these sets, but we'll take a raccoon, a fox, a possum. Maybe by some chance of luck we catch a coyote, but I doubt it.
Not here. Maybe though. Never know.
Yeah, but that's number 4, and then in a couple minutes I'll show you the dog proofs. This is camera 2. Camera 2 is for these 2 traps. So when you're watching this series, if I say camera 2, you know where it was. There's our tree stand. Camera 1 was the first 2 sets, camera 2 is the second 2 sets, and then camera 3 will be the dog proofs for the raccoons. Alright, this is the 3rd camera. This is going to be our raccoon set. We got, some water, because typically raccoons like water. So we're just going to set them right in the center of this stuff. And these traps take, what, less than a minute to set?
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, we always lock our cameras up because people nowadays, they just steal everything. So we're just going to set them right here in this little water area here. But these are real simple to set. Go ahead and talk us through it.
These, you just pull this lever back like that, and then you lock that into the dog, but I'm going to drive the stake in first.
You're just driving your anchor in first. Same
you
as
can tie these off though, because coons don't pay attention to that stuff. You could tie it to a tree, whatever you wanted. You don't have to anchor them, but
yeah, you could tie them to the tree. Pretty much the same thing as a box trap, just set your anchor. That way, if you do catch something, it doesn't take you your trap. And these are real simple to, got a good hold on that? And then you just push it together.
it's actually kind of tricky to set sometimes.
Is it stiff?
Yeah. See? Kind of tricky. You do it.
Alright, there's the second dog proof. It's a little rusty, but we got her. So we got 2 traps right here on this set, and this is camera 3. And this is typically going to be our raccoon spot. And we're going to have to move the camera. I know I showed you guys earlier it was on this tree, but we're going to move it over here because we can't get video of both of them from that tree. So if we put it on this tree, we can see this trap here, and then we got this trap here. So we should be good. We should be able to see it. As soon as the animal gets caught, it should send us a picture right to the phone. So we'll just move this camera here. Should be good. Hopefully we catch some raccoons and some foxes. We're really after foxes and raccoons. Possums we don't really mess with too much. I mean, we'll take them, but We're not really after no possum. So we just anchored that one to the tree. This is how you set it. It's pretty simple. Push that down.
Keep your fingers out of the way. This little dude here moves. Just put that right in that little lip there. And ease it off.
Let me look inside that thing. So there's a little thing in there. They just, see that little thing? They just, when you got your food in there, they grab it and it pulls up on it and it catches them. You just stick it in the ground, and that takes like literally 30 seconds to set this kind of trap. Yeah, we just anchored it to the tree, and then what's our bait? Some cat food. Look at that.
Some little lure here, I'll show you what I'm going to use. And then I'm going to put a piece of white cloth on top for a visual. And should work. We should catch something.
This is trap number 5. So you just get you some cat food or dog food, whatever.
Coons eat anything.
Some Fruity Pebbles if you want. Want some cat food in there? Do you fill it up or?
I fill her up, yep.
Fill it up.
And we're going to put a little, there we go. Get a little stick here.
What's that?
This is coon lure.
Coon lure.
Just rub some all around it. Some where they smell good, and I put a little bit more. Stick right there. And then we're going to put, for visual, we're going to put a piece of that white cloth on top of that.
That looks like it'll catch a big old fat coon to me. Look at that. That'll definitely catch a coon.
We're just going to put this right in top there.
So these sets are real easy.
Just like that.
So some people put golf balls, some people put marshmallows. I don't really know why they do it. I think it's just so they can see their trap, or if it's knocked off, they know that something messed with it. I know what it is. I watch Flair's videos to keep the mice out. You put a golf ball on top of these, it keeps the mice out, because the mice will get in here and take all your food out and it won't set the trap. Pretty sure they just got a picture of your butt crack on there.
That's alright.
This one,
I don't get why it ain't moving.
I think it's just, I don't know, it might not need to oil that sucker.
Yeah, but I want another trap here.
I don't know. And there's the third camera, so we'll have to turn it.
Did you try pulling it back and then moving it?
Huh? Set this camera up. These cameras, dude, if you guys got the funds for these things are awesome. You don't have to keep coming out in the woods and messing with stuff and putting scent in the area. Literally sends a picture straight to your phone. And if somebody's creeping on your property or trying to steal something, you know what I mean, you got them on camera. So I recommend those. What are these called, actually? Tacticam Reveal. They're 120 bucks. Can't go wrong with them. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and just subscribe, and I'll put a part 2 out, and we'll check the trap line and see if we catch anything.